Nostradamus mentioned in his quatrain 75, century 10. This long awaited, he will not take birth in Europe. India will produce the immortal ruler. Seeing wisdom and power of unlimited scope, Asia will bow before this conquering scholar. On May 3rd, 1959, Diamond discussed on immortality of soul as such. Till today, who has become immortal? None has survived till today with a physical body. If one dies, he cannot be immortal. If I live forever with my physical body, then the meaning of immortality would have been understood. But still, this is not conceived. In Thakur Sri Ramakrishna's time, in a red hibiscus plant, white flowers were grown. This means that everything is possible in this world of God because He is omnipotent. So, this immortality may also come in our life. See, in early ages, the Vedic sages used firewoods for producing light. Then gradually mankind discovered oils, gases, and now electricity for producing light. With this betterment, there is a possibility that one day man will acquire immortality. Now, it cannot be said that the soul is immortal because unless there is existence of physical body, soul cannot exist. The Vedic sages have mentioned that the soul or Atma is exerted from this physical body. So without body, Atma cannot be imagined. What is happening here? An unknown force is emerging from here, producing action within the human race which I cannot understand. As this force will be strengthened, this phenomenon of seeing my form within the human body will spread more and more. My form is the divine consciousness who wants to transform everybody into my form because with betterment he wants to convert everyone into one. Today I shall tell you the true story of a very ordinary and poor Muslim person, how he saw diamond in physical body several times as well as in dreams. Before starting my story, I want to introduce Keramutullah Sheikh, who was a cycle rickshaw puller in most parts of his life, having a strange go of life. In 1947, he passed matriculation examination and got a service in police department as police constable. But even this profession could not suit him because after some years he could not resist the corruptions and so resigned. Then he started a small business, but again as he could not cheat people in business, he left this profession. He ultimately took profession as a cycle rickshaw puller and came to Santipur town, leaving his homeland at Lalbagh of Murshidabad district, West Bengal, India. At Santipur, he used to take me here and there whenever required. One day, probably in the year 1987-88, I was having a discussion with one of my cousins about my magazine, and he was waiting there. After a while, when I was returning home, he asked me, "Can you give me such book?" I agreed, and after coming home, I gave him the Bengali book of Diamond, Dharma Anubhuti. In English version, it is Religion and Realization. Next day, he came to me and said, "What a good book it is. I like this sentence where it is written, God or Allah is within the human body." Thereafter, he always used to take the magazines and the books whenever published. He began to have dreams as well as realizations in reality. Though for a long time he could not realize whom he used to see until after long years I showed him the photograph of Diamond, whom he identified instantly that the same person used to appear in his dream as well as in reality. I told him to submit his experiences for my magazine and he did that. His realizations in dreams and reality are as such. 1. One night I fell in deep sleep after thinking about my hard life. Suddenly I heard a voice. "You have slept. This is a dirty place. Wake up." Just before I woke up, I saw an old man went away. Standing on my feet, I saw a snake in front of me. 2. One day I was walking beside the river Ganges. In reality, I heard that somebody was saying from my inside, "Go cautiously." Suddenly there was an erosion of the river bank just in front of me. I understood Allah saved me. One day I had another incident in reality. In the evening, I was seated on my rickshaw being ill. I was on an attempt for a passenger as I badly needed money. I was thinking what to do. Just at this moment, somebody pushed me on the backside, saying, "Go." Looking behind, I saw a gentleman. He told me to go to Charaktala. I said, "Which Charaktala?" Because there are two Charaktalas in Santipur. So I carried him to Charaktala by my rickshaw. Getting down, he gave me a 100 rupees note, and when he was going away, I said, "I shall take 10 rupees fare, as I have no change of 100 rupees." But saying, "I don't require," he went away and vanished. I doubted whether he was my inner God who helped me in such a manner. 4. One night I dreamed some ruffians came and pushing me out of my bed was trying to hit me with bamboo poles. I was crying, but saw suddenly that another group of people came with poles, and seeing them, those ruffians ran away. At this moment, the same old gentleman came and said, "Look, don't be afraid. I am always with you." I went on thinking, who is this gentleman who appears in my dream and reality off and on? 5. One night I was sitting on my cycle rickshaw, being greatly worried about my family trouble. At that moment, the same gentleman came and told me to go home immediately. So did I. And immediately after my departure, there was a great chaos in that area. I understood that the same person warned me like that, but I never got the opportunity of asking him anything, as in reality he never gave me opportunity to talk to him, and I also had such a great respect for the gentleman that I always had a hesitation to talk to him. 6. One day, lying on my bed in the evening, I was trying to sleep, but due to tension for my poverty, I could not sleep. That day I badly needed money. However, one time I fell asleep and dreamed that somebody was pushing me, saying, "Wake up, there is a passenger for you." I woke up and saw really a passenger was waiting for me. I took him to his destination and got a good amount of money, which was a great help to me. I used to feel surprised that all the time during my distress conditions, this old man always appears and removes the hazards. All the above incidents happened in between 1998 and 2006 AD. On 27th January 2010, I had a remarkable dream. I saw some people completely naked coming to our residence, as if they would cut my wife into pieces. Just then I saw the old man with a turban on his head and a small stick came and shouted at them, "Get out from here." They fled immediately, and I also woke up and felt a great peace and joy. When I went to Santipur, Kiramutullah narrated the dream to me. Strangely, I never showed him Diamond's photo. This time I showed him Diamond's photo. Seeing the photo, he said, "I have been seeing him so many times in my dreams and reality. He must be Allah, who always appears before me and saves me." He said, "I can say that I have achieved a great peace and divine joy in my mind. So in spite of my hazardous life, I never get morose or nervous, and this has become possible due to Diamond's grace."